just set scars that never felt wound. But soft, what light from yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the endless moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off! Oh, it is my lady, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all of heaven, having some business to entreat her eyes, to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes they were, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth the lamp, her eye in heaven would through the airy regions stream so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not right. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon my hand, that I might touch that cheek. I weep. She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night being over my head, as a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds, and sails upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more? Shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part, belonging to a man, oh, be some other name. What is in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes. Without that title, Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take myself.
I'll take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened at night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name. I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself. Because it is an enemy to thee, if I had it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have yet not drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either they dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard's walls are high and hard to climb, in the place of death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I overapproach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt? Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see me, they will murder thee.
Laughter lies more peril in thine eye than 20 others of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enemy. Laughter lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and am I proof against their enemy.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have a night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death proved wanting of thy love.
By those direction foundest thou out this place.
By love, the first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore, washed with the farthest sea. I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of the night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek. For that which thou hast heard me speak tonight, fain I would dwell on form, fain deny. What have I spoke? By but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say, Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, it'll frown and be preserved and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think in behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those who have more copying to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overhead eerie I was ware. My true love passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I vow, that tips the silver all these fruit tree tops.
Swear not by the moon, and the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my adorably, and I believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Well, I do not swear, although I joy in thee. I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too advised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be. Eerie one who say it lightens, sweet good breath, sweet good night. This bud of life by summer's ripened breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Thy exchange of thy love's faithful while for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would if were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it to thee again. And yet I wish, but for the thing I have, my bounty as bounteiless as the sea, my love as deep, the more I give to thee, but the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse, sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night, I am afeard, being night, all this is but a dream, too flattering, sweet to be substantial.
Three words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my favorite fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam.
But if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam.
By and by I come, to increase thy strife and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times too worse I want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo hissed. Oh, for a falconer's voice, and lure his spancel gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse and may not speak aloud, else would I tear in the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine. With repetition, my Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet sound lovers' tongue by night, like softest music to attend my ears.
Romeo,
My dear,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail, 'tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget, to have thee still stand there, remembering how I loved thy company.
And thou still stay, to have thee still forgot, forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning, I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a warden's bird. That lets it hop a little from his hand, like the poor prisoner in his twisted greaves, and with the silken thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would that word.
Sweet so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, parting with such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sweet, dwell until thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were asleep in peace, were so to rest. Hence I will to grab ghostly fair's close cell, his help to crave and my dear heart protect.